Can a mortgage broker be self-employed? Absolutely. Becoming a self-employed mortgage broker is one of the most lucrative, flexible, and rewarding career moves you can make. So whether you're looking to break free from a corporate job, if you want to work remotely, or build a 7-figure mortgage business, this video is going to give you exactly the blueprint to make it happen. My name's Megan, and I'm sitting in my office that's in the building I own where our mortgage brokerage headquarters is registered, as well as 3 other businesses that I own. So I am about as self-employed as it gets. What I'm going to talk about in this video is how to become a self-employed mortgage broker and work for yourself. How can you be a mortgage broker? Can you work from home or work remotely? How to get licensed as an independent mortgage broker, the difference between a mortgage broker versus a loan broker, and the top challenges of starting as a mortgage broker and how to work through them. So welcome back to the lab, the Real Estate and Mortgage Business Academy. If you're a loan officer, real estate professional, just an aspiring entrepreneur, this video is for you. So today I wanted to dive into how to become a self-employed mortgage broker, how to transition, get that license, find clients, build a business. If you've been wondering whether it's possible to work for you as a mortgage broker, the answer is yes. And I'm going to show you how to make it happen. Now, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for our weekly videos that help you grow your mortgage business, increase your income, and achieve financial and career freedom. So let's get started. Now, I wanted to do this video at my desk in my office that was messy, has stuff everywhere, because that's the reality. It's not always clean, it's not always easy, but it's possible. And a self-employed mortgage broker operates independently. We're a small business owner in our local communities. We help home buyers, real estate investors, business owners. Unlike when you're a loan officer, when you work for a bank or a lender, as a mortgage broker, you have access to multiple lenders, so you can go out and find better rates, more options, and really provide a personalized experience that you build within your own company. Honestly, the hardest part about going this route is getting out of your own way and the fear of the things that could go wrong. If you're closing loans that you have self-generated and built your internal book of business somewhere, you most likely, and if you're consistent, you most likely can go ahead and start your own business. There's very few businesses where you already have done the hard work before you go out on your own. Now, why go independent? There is a higher earning potential. You control your commissions, the whole commission check, which you might not even know what that is. And you control the fees and what you spend your money on. You can work from anywhere. Many brokers run their businesses remotely from their home. So you can have a home office in most states. I choose to work from my office because I've always been an office bug and I like being around my people as they come and go. You have flexible hours, you can set your own schedule, and you can build your own brand. You can establish your reputation as an industry expert. Now, the key to success is understanding how to market yourself, how to generate leads, how to be that go-to person locally and in your community, and then provide top-tier service and products and solve problems. So the steps to become a self-employed mortgage broker. Now, I've created several videos that you should go watch on how to open your own brokerage where I dig into much more detail. But a high overview is once you have your individual license, all you need to do is go and apply for a mortgage company broker license in your state. If you've already passed the exam, you don't have to pass another exam. There's one state where there could be an exception to this, which is California. You need to complete any required documentation uploads. You have to pay the fees and register with your necessary authority in your state. Now, you have to choose a broker structure, meaning you have to decide if you're going to be an LLC, a corporation, if you're going to do it solo, join an existing broker owner, start your own, right? There's lots of options, and each option has pros and cons. And depending on your experience level and risk tolerance, I've opened my own brokerage. I've partnered with someone to create a new brokerage, and each of them have pluses and minuses. So it all depends on you. Finding clients, and this is where new brokers struggle if they've never built a book of business. If you're already working a book of business, you will be fine. That stuff will come with you. They don't use you because of where you are. They use you because of who you are. Keep using that referral network. But now as you become a business, start really digging into social media, digital marketing, attracting clients, lead generation, partner with other businesses and places that can help you bring business in that doesn't always depend on you. As a broker owner, we used to not have the best tools, but now having the right loan system, the right CRM has never been easier. And you can automate your systems and streamline your workflow to stay organized. You want to make sure that you learn how to run the business, but if it's just you, I don't recommend you do that work. Outsource it to a company like our broker concierge desk who can outsource licensing, compliance, lenders and vendors, because you want to stay compliant. You want to learn and follow state and federal mortgage regulations. And if you're unsure about all this, consider joining our mortgage broker mentorship program. And that will help you fast track success as a broker and avoid common pitfalls. We have one called The Lab, which is just a monthly membership. And then we actually have a program called Transition Team where we bring loan officers on, and for up to a year, we train them how to work as a mortgage broker and then help them open their mortgage business. Now let's talk about the challenges of being a self-employed mortgage broker. Because while being self-employed offers incredible freedom, and it does come with its own challenges and things just to be aware of. Unlike a salaried position or going to a company that's offering you a bonus, as a broker owner, you earn your own commissions, and a lot of the stuff you have to pay for up front, so you have to have some patience for the first month or two. You have to have some savings or support network. And as you start building a pipeline, using lead generation strategies to keep the business flowing, that's when your income will really start increasing. And as long as you keep client trust and credibility, the new brokers that struggle end up really loving being in the channel and usually say, I'd never go back to working for someone else. Leverage things like testimonials, case studies for your own business. And that's where understanding and leaning into marketing and lead generation is really important when you run your business, because I always say it doesn't matter how good you are. If nobody knows about you, you're not going to ever reach the level of success that you could. And many brokers rely too much, and I shouldn't say just brokers, but loan officers rely too much on word of mouth to get their business. You want to start learning about SEO, content marketing, social media, just doing all the things that builds a business. And then after you've started your business and you've gotten into a flow after a year or two, then start scaling. So you're established now. Think about building a team, hiring loan officer assistants, hire other loan officers to handle things, outsource your operations, or hire a office manager. But a lot of times the outsourcing is going to be more it's going to be a better way to use your money than hiring an internal employee. Automate your processes, use tools that do this, and also create your own flow and document it. Expand your services. That's where you can add commercial, business loans, investment, non-QM. And if you join a network of people like our collab franchise mortgage brokers, I call it, it's like a co-op. They all share resources, which makes it even more affordable. And they leverage a proven system that we built for 10 years so that they don't have to go out and find HR docs and compliance documents. They have them all right there, and they've got the experts to ask the questions to. And last but not least, I'm really big about adding those extra revenue streams. And commercial lending is a natural, but also thinking about insurance or title, adding another business, even just affiliate links for the things that you already are recommending to your customers. Now, for any of you who maybe aren't in the industry and you've seen some terms thrown around, mortgage broker, loan broker, there is a difference. If you're offering mortgages to consumers that are buying their own homes, second homes, then you need to have an NMLS license and you need to follow certain rules. If you are just going to offer just financing to businesses, LLCs, then that is when it crosses over into being a loan broker, where you don't need the same licensing. If you think you want to be able to offer both, my recommendation is to start by getting the licensing of a mortgage broker and adding the other services. So all in all, becoming self-employed in the mortgage space, it's a game changer. It's empowering. It offers the potential for that financial freedom, the flexibility, long-term wealth, and really making an impact with your family, your team, your community. But success doesn't happen overnight. You need the right strategy, mindset, training, and you need people to help teach you how to do it. It'll be so much quicker doing it that way than trying to figure it out on your own. Trust me, that's why we built the programs that we did. So what's next? If you want to learn more about scaling your mortgage business, check out some of our other videos on the channel to learn from. And then make sure that you hit the link in the description and at the top of our YouTube page where you can meet with me or someone else on my team to see how we can help you get there. Subscribe for weekly videos on growing your mortgage business, scaling revenue, and achieving financial freedom. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified when we release a new episode. And then I have a question for you. Are you thinking about becoming a self-employed mortgage broker? If you are, drop your questions in the comments. I will personally answer them and I want to see them. If you have them, other people have them too. Otherwise, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in one of our next videos.